I never imagined small town South Dakota would ever be part of our life. We moved from Chicago about 3 years ago. My wife got a position at USD. I had been teaching for about 15 years. My wife must have said 20 times over the years, "Hey, why don't you start a bookstore?" I've always loved to read since I was a kid, but never imagined having a small business.
When I grew up here in the 70s and 80s, we had loads of stores. I mean, we had all kinds of really cool women's boutiques. When I moved back to be close to family, my brother's like, "Hey, you really should open a store back here because the women around here really need a nice store. They don't have a nice clothing boutique." This space was opened up, and it was an opportunity to be right on Main Street and to be right in the middle of downtown.
I've seen the really good years, and I've seen years when business has really struggled in Vermillion, and we've seen a real nice period of growth, both downtown and here.
We've been getting phone calls for the need of a flower shop in Vermillion.
We started getting more and more customers coming over this way, so it'd be a great benefit for us to just have a storefront over there.
One of my first stops was to go in and talk to the BCDC and say, "Hey, this is a crazy idea. I know nothing about business. Is this even reasonable for me? Is it something I can do?" He said yes, but he didn't just say yes. He said, "Yes, and here's the next step. Here's the next person to talk to about this." And that initial burst of excitement lifted me up in such a way to take the next step. So we opened fall 2021. Things are going well so far.
Going into a community that supports local independent businesses makes it a lot easier because they want you to succeed.
It has been a phenomenal experience. I feel like it's just been the best community to come back and start a business in.
Vermillion is a very welcoming community, and we have been brought in with open arms.
It's such an effort of teamwork between all of the businesses, the chamber, and everybody working together. I can't see it going anywhere but growing.
We were able to do this in Vermillion. Had we stayed in Chicago, where we moved from, I would never have been able to afford to open the business.
It's an opportunity for small businesses to come into a community and know that they're going to be supported.
I would highly recommend people to come and open a business here.
I love this town. I have not felt connected to a place the way that I do in Vermillion.
If an individual loves Vermillion and wants to be in Vermillion, raise a family in Vermillion, the opportunity is probably as great now as it's ever been.